Traitor to the Erd Tree is such a specific language, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's the reverse of America being a traitor to the snake people, maybe
Mm-hmm.
or potential traitor to the snake people.
That's true. Tyrant mediocrities, what's up, dude? Yeah, traitor suggests ally, yeah. Yeah, you can't be a traitor unless you're part of an army. It's not... What are you doing for work right now, Tyrant? It's not this kind of... Also, Tyrant, go check out the YouTube, dude. It's not this kind of, like...
You don't call all your enemies traitors.
Yeah.
It could be just an alliance
Could be.
instead of being part of the same thing.
It is cool, dude. CSA, nice, dude. Mirrors the relationship between America and the Horn Scent in a way, right? Betrayal. Ally who goes against purpose? What's the actual definition of traitor? Could be any of those things, yeah. Person who betrays. A sellout to the enemy. One who betrays another's trust or is false to an obligation. Somebody who commits treason.
That next to last one sounds like Oathbreaker.
Do you mean to hand over and betray?
Oh no, whatever the one you said was right before.
Okay, so one who commits treason.
False to an obligation. Sorry.
Oh, false to an obligation. Yeah. Oath breaking. Let's see. It's Frankel's. Yeah. Used to be friends, yeah. It's Quankles, dude. It's Quankles. The idea of they like to watch them get beaten. I need to say duelist helm.
It sounds like when you have someone you want to kill, you put him in the Colosseum and put him in this ugly snake helm so that when you kill him, everyone cheers. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's kind of half a show and half an execution.
It is the name of something in Elden Ring. That's what we need to go look at. What's up, CBS, dude? What's your roof and Frank, dude? Let's go. I love that sentence. I know what you meant, but it's a great sentence, dude. Bunk, 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 bunk.
Just out of curiosity, is the buzzing audible?
No.
Okay. Sorry, it's the laptop fan is very loud. You could almost call Radagon breaking it off with Renala oath breaking. I
It's
don't know that the
true.
moon has any snakes connection, but it's so funny that they like were at war and went and did the vow of unity thing and got married, and then he just pissed off and went back to America. We can go back to Yggdrasil again, just because it's the most surface level theme,
Mm-hmm.
where Nidhogg is eating the root of Yggdrasil, like it's a permanent, the giant tree of life between realms, and there's this dragon serpent eating the root of it constantly. It's kind of the most fundamental, I don't know, disagreement.
Yeah,
Or even
yeah.
even more surface level in English is the serpent convincing Adam to eat the tree, or the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
Yeah, could it be epistemic?
I wouldn't want to land on a Christian interpretation, but they would know it's there, like as the surface level, the very 1st
Mhm.
thing a lot of people would think. It's not as good as the Norse, and the Norse isn't as good as the Shinto, but it's all there.
The winged serpent is the token creature of Messmer's military forces. It's a wise friend which keeps the base serpent at bay and holds its power in check.
Wow. What a line. Winged serpent good, base serpent bad?
Winged serpent, not dragon.
Yeah, there was those snake-headed birds at oh, those are at the Volcano Manor too.
Yeah,
aren't
those
they?
are Volcano Manor. The...
Huh.
What's a Vizard?
I don't know.
It's a mask used for disguise or protection. It's the word in Middle English that means visor, where visor comes from. First used around 1555. Wealthy women wore black velvet oval vizards to protect their skin from sunburn and keep it pale. Tan was a sign of poverty. Street prostitutes also wore them. It's also a Norman surname that comes from Guichard.
So the way it sounds is like the masks that kind of flip down over your face.
Yeah,
the
this
sun-
this thing, yeah.
Why has he got a sun behind his head?
Oh, because it belongs to Godwin, the Golden Prince of Death. That's his sign. That's Godwin's sign.
Oh, the death one.
A German wizard. A wizard.
mending room.
A wizard.
The mending room that's half on Godwin
Uh-huh.
and half on Ronnie. So that wasn't Godwin's symbol beforehand. Like he wasn't like the sun or anything.
He was Godwin the Golden. The decayed golden wheel that adorns it represents their unbroken loyalty to Godwin. So, Golden Helm of the Death Knights, whose own death masks served as the vizards of their armor. So this is the mask they wore to their in their funerals. What a waste of a product, dude. What's up, Daddy Cletus? What a way to pop in. As the resident historian in training, yeah. Tell us more about death mask vizards. If you were brown, you were poor, or they kept you poor. Oh, interesting. Also, the Zamor mask has this braid. This is interesting too, dude. General Social Call. Oh, definitely. So the altered version of Mesmer's helm has no hair. So the winged snakes are outside of Mesmer, and the base serpent is what Mesmer turns into in Phase 2.
Huh. Do the serpents that come out of his legs not have wings? It didn't even occur to me that they would look different. Like, I didn't notice.
Let's watch his, we have a good, version of his, thing. The fuck? Oh, I moved it.
Oh, I don't know. In this game, that might be something hack, because, like, obviously your face is going to rot away, and so the death mask kind of, like, keeps a visage in place that looks like you instead of being rot. And rot and blood and snakes.
Oh, I see. It's the cast of someone's face taken at the time of or shortly after their death. So a death mask vizard is a face visor that represents... But it says their own death masks were the vizard. That's the thing that stands out as strange to me. Where did it go?
So instead of wearing helmets with masks, like, their death masks were the masks in their armor.
Because I was thinking maybe this visor here... Yeah, the braids are interesting too. The braids are I was just looking at that as well. What I was thinking is, like, the thing that's strange to me, I guess, is that the, well, let's put it on.
So the red snakes have wings. They're the ones that are outside of him. And the pale white snakes are the ones that emerge from his legs, right?
Yeah. They're like here...
Oh, you got the mesmer pickup.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I can turn this one off so simply. If somebody important dies, they may get somebody else's death mask. That's interesting. Lurking. I got the rest of your deaths finished, bought mounts, and now you're struggling to get out of your chair. Yeah, hey, you know what? Sleep in it, but wake up soon, because we're going to play golf in a couple hours. This is standing out to me because it has crucible spirals on it.
Yeah.
So this would have been their death mask, right? Is their skull, right? Am I tripping? Because it wants us to think that it's this visor thing, right? With that wording.
Oh, I think he's just saying it doesn't have a mask like the other helmets do because they just had their death masks on underneath.
Wait,
Oh,
sorry, say
wait.
again?
Except you have it on and it gave you a skull face.
That's what I'm saying.
What the hell?
I think the skull face is the vizard.
But that's not a
So,
death mask.
what does a death mask look like? Wasn't made for his face. Oh, gotcha. Wiring your PC back up. Gotcha. I'm excited for you, dude. Okay, I need to see death masks. Okay, so
It's a cast.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
So no, go ahead.
Oh, just Hack Hunter said it was a cast of your face. So it looks almost like your face. It's so if anyone ever opens your coffin, they see what looks like your face and not your rotted face.
Okay, so the death mask of Napoleon is here in the National Museum. So the death mask really looks like this.
Yeah.
Right? These kind of look like death masks to me. Okay, so for some reason this there's just something about this that stands out to me as bizarre, dude. Like the wording feels so strange. Yeah, like mummy casts, yeah.
I was very surprised when you put it on and it had the skull face.
That's
I
what
wasn't expecting it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the golden helm of the Death Knights.
Not yet, Pug.
No, we're headed that way. I can feel it, though. Especially starting with this. Their own death masks. It's the skull face. Served as the vizards of their army, of their armor. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, so I bet you that if you lift this, the visor, that whole skull would come up and look straight up and you could see your face. You're strong, dude. The skull is layers me. So that's what I was thinking. Golden helm, the face bit. So I think that if you lift this, that the whole mask comes with it. And so we're supposed to, because they're ones who live in death, right? So they die. And their skulls are cast. So is there nothing inside of the... Is it just spirit inside of the Death Knights? See, that's what I'm saying, Karen. It feels strange, right? It feels strange to think. Yeah, the Enchas, the Royal Remains helm. Helm graced with gold human bones, worn by the upspeaking adherent Or the unspeaking adherent of Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Oh, interesting. Snowfall, what's up, dude? Dude, yeah, Steve, it's just you and Quan, dude. See, that's what I'm saying, Hack. That's kind of what I assumed too, right? So this is Ensha's helm. The Royal Remains helm. And it's got these jewels. The whole Royal Remains set is actually quite weird because it has this kind of, like, I don't know, like molten shit around it. Armor of Night, okay. Malakath. Where are you? Lords of the Fallen hitless run. I confirmed it. Dude, I don't think I could fucking no hit that game, dude. I don't think I have it in me to fucking look at those frames for that long, dude. You're leaking the upcoming stream, dude. Where are these? There we go. Said that the bones belong to an ancient lord, the soulless king. The lord of the lost and desperate, known as Ensha. This is my favorite set for a long time. What's up, Xeno? So the bones that are in the armor are Ensha's bones, and the armor is the kind of the black stuff, dude. You only play at 30 FPS? Wait, why is your monitor stuck at 30 FPS 4K? That seems insane. It's so gross. It can be. Is that a candle in his pocket? What are we doing? We can fucking, like, literally just do this and we can come look at ourselves. Actually, I think I want to run back. Oh. I think I want to run over there and come back. Elden Ring lore isn't that deep, dude. I gotta stop with these lore videos. He's just happy to see me, yeah. Unfollowing for putrescence. I can tell you about putrescence shit right now. Like a boast of conquest and a tribute. That's interesting. Oh, you should I play everything at 1440. I don't fuck with 4K anymore. The pop punk, when I come around. Where are we? Okay. I want to see. What do you think of this this material? Also, this is a nice version of this. Yeah, those snake columns are like unmistakable. These are the galleons with the bullheads. My music ticker? It definitely might be the whole app fucked itself and shat the bed. So it probably won't be fixed till tomorrow. Seems like something... I feel like something's being told here that's like... really straightforward. I just don't know what it is, you know what I mean? Like if we knew... Like if somebody who actually knew told us, we'd be like, oh yeah, of course. I hate that. What do you make of this armor color? So it might be a birth event carving. We were thinking maybe it was a death event carving. Also, this is noble. Because I have some ideas about this armor. Melted and charred, yeah. Definitely does. Her face. I think Ensha's a dude. Also, are these eyes... That's weird looking. Also, I don't know if you're muted or not, Frank. He does have fancy buttons. Yeah. Ensha's a dude, yeah. The bones are made... The bones are from an ancient lord. And they're literally smithed together. It's like a kind of ancient dentistry. I was prof all along. He's definitely stinky. What do you think of the... What do you think of the smelting here, Frank?
Melting? What?
Yeah, like what do you think about the... So the bone is interwoven into the armor, like the bone was dropped in a forge. Oops.
Oh yeah, it's super weird. What the hell? That's...
It looks like reverse dentistry.
So the crazy interesting thing about this is that the description says the bones belong to an ancient lord. Like in a way that, like you know how the ancient dragon stones are scales from the ancient dragon.
Yeah.
And like there's a couple of weapons that say like the god slaying weapons say like made from a particular corpse or something like that. So I'm wondering if the ancient lord soulless king here is like of similar stature, like maybe not technically a demigod, but like possibly a lord lost to time, and the materials he's made of actually are magically tough or magically empowered.
Yeah, like look at the oops.
It's super weird though.
Yeah, like look at the materials are really particular. Like above, like from above here. Like, that makes it look like the armor's breathing. Do other armors do that?
I think they do. They're just on the skin, and so like as your character moves, it stretches them slightly. I think all the armors do things like that.
The fuck?
Just how to make it cheaper.
That makes sense.
It would be incredibly difficult to 3D model every piece of armor and have it move correctly.
Yeah, it must. This is also a super weird texture, whatever's going on here. I feel like everything is just so fucking weird, dude. Gideon's stomach eye is supposed to make us think of the Fell God for sure.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what we're working on, Tungsten. Yeah, this one seems weird to me. Slowly replenishes health when health is reduced. Graced with gold human bones.
So just like if someone made a suit of armor out of Godfrey, like you might do that because he's just inherently magical now that he's now that he was Elden Lord.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like the bones were dripped in gold. It's all very strange, right? Yeah, it's definitely human bones. It just reminds me so much of Rykard. The jewels. I feel like our next stop is Volcano Manor, right? Like, I'm not tripping about that. Let's see, Armas, what was it? See this shape. Isn't that shape?
Nah. I don't think so. I think it's a different one.
Okay, this is the same as is in the other ones that we saw. This is the big version of the things. Anything jar-like? Oh yeah, it's really tough, dude. It's definitely not Rykard. It's definitely not Rykard.
Wait, so this one's upside down. This one has ships below.
Ships below, yeah.
Ships and then... Oh wait, there's only 3 though.
Only 3. This has the long... Wait. This has the long version of this.
But if there's only 3, like, does that say that this is the oldest thing, and then the things with 5 are the second oldest, and 2 more events have happened?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the ships here have the bowls and everything.
Oh, and it's got more ships than just 3 too.
It does. It has the 4, yeah. And it's got the stacks up here real quick. The bricks are built on
Whoa. Simplest columns.
Yeah, simplest columns.
So this is definitely the oldest. And it's got 4 ships instead of 3.
Oh, like maybe there's a cover up. Okay.
One of the ships was deleted.
One of the ships was deleted.
They didn't want you to know.
Yeah. They didn't want you to know. What don't they want us to know, dude? Because here's another version of this. I'll have to come inside. Oh, here we go.
Exaggerating jokingly, but also I'm like, what the hell? Why is it 4 instead of 3? Everywhere else it's 3.
Oh, here we go. We can actually see. This looks like Elton John to me. This guy has, like, what is this on here? You know, dude, exactly.
It might be a bull.
It does have bull vibes, bullish vibe.
Either a bull or a lion.
Or a lion. Bull or a lion. Yes, Jack. You get me, Jack.
They're even simpler arches too.
Yeah, the arches are very simple.
What's that smell?
And the thing about these arches is, what's their purpose?
It's enough to make a man sick.
Guess what it says? Pull my finger, bud.
Strikes me as odd. Wait, am I tripping? No.
I say God bless you. I say God bless you. Only after I called you out on it, you inconsiderate bitch.
This is rotted. Yes, Steve the John. This is rotted. This is rotted. This whole wall is rotted. And this is not. And they're touching. This is a fucking story to me.
I don't know. I can't decide. Like, yes, but also, why?
Like, why would this wall not be rotted in the Lake of Rot? Look, there's big bits of rot here that go across all of this stone and spread and spread and spread, and they spread all through here and all through here, but not on this or on this, and not in the columns, only on and around the columns. It makes me think.
No, it's huge, but I don't know.
So
Wait,
okay,
why are the particles on the smooth columns though?
what?
There are, like, farther down the columns, there are the barnacles on them.
The barnacles are on them, the big ones. But those barnacles are on top of themselves, climbing up.
Drift up, yeah. Covering, not destroying the stone.
That's right.
And that's why these ruins exist kind of at the bottom of everything else, is because they're just...
They are
fucking
not
dirt.
allowed to be rotted. Why? No Knuckles 2 days in a row, dude. This strikes me as you guys are right now in chat are saying how much of this is from Sock's mistake and how much is intended. This feels, this right here, this one being placed feels very intentional to me. Because what should be here, chat? What do we know should be here? We know the answer to this already. We've solved this already tonight. What goes here? Rexler, tell them.
Do you mean the Corinthian top?
Has to be. The Corinthian tops go on top of these. The simple ones, right? They always do. These ones. And these look...
Those ones are getting corrupted.
Like they
by.
are getting corrupted, right?
That I don't know. Something's funky then. Because those columns are getting corrupted. Like if you scroll down from where you're at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Corinthian ones are getting corrupted. These ones are getting corrupted.
But not the ones that are holding up the important frieze, the archaeological thing. The frieze, yeah, the carving.
These are not. Wait. These are.
Yeah.
These are. But look, wait. None of these are. Why? This is different than these. Daruch, dude. I was watching you on YouTube earlier. So what do we know about... Oh, these are way more clear. This is definitely holding babies and looking at babies.
Yeah? Oh, wait. Are they babies? They are. Oh, man. They look like babies.
It looks like air bubbles. I thought that too, but I'm unsure about that now, dude. I'm unsure about that now. Alright, we just hit 34K.
So instead of it being the age or quality of the material, maybe there's some power in the object, like
Oh, some kind of magical...
the,
Yeah, okay.
statues of the holy man reduce or resist corruption, something like that.
Oh, Elden John can't be corrupted?
Maybe. Oh. So on the right there, the ship looks funny on the right.
Yeah, something's weird there for sure.
Like they scribbled out a fourth ship. Dun dun dun. Sorry.
No, I see it. I definitely see it. What about... something is funny here. Well, no. This is the side of the third ship that we normally don't see the whole side of.
Okay.
Right, because here we have the mast and the bow.
Big old keel. Yeah.
So this is what we were talking about with the first video, and we never quite nailed it with the second video. Babies technically kind of aren't a thing in Elden Ring. Okay, so these... These pictures here... A band to listen to? Fountains of Wayne. These are definitely, what's Sweet Trip? Except Jar Baby, exactly. These are definitely, this is definitely, a picture of Enter a Limb.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Ask me a question.
If you go up a bit, I think maybe 2 panels.
Oops, shit, I lost myself.
So on the one where there's like this this table, it looks like they're sacrificing babies on an altar.
Oh, that's interesting. This one strikes me as
Oh, I think they're baptizing a baby. I think that's a baptismal font.
Oh, it is. It could definitely be a baptism.
Possible. Because the one right below that is definitely babies, right?
It's babies being born, right? Yeah, like we're looking like they're being held.
And then something happens with the babies, and then so after they do something with babies, there's the panel immediately above that has a big tree.
As the trees.
So it's very important, and it's included in this mural twice. Like babies are included twice. So whatever it is, it's very important.
We got the ships. We got the tree. and there's smaller trees as well. Like there's a main tree.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
there's
yeah,
smaller
yeah,
trees.
yeah. There's this
And then
this
there's
is something. This is
Sacrificing
something.
or baptizing a baby, one of the two, probably doesn't matter which. They mean the same thing. Oh, I thought that was funny.
That is funny. It's true. It's all true. This is. There's like strange heads in this one too, like a human sacrifice. Oh yeah, Fountains of Wayne.
One really clean tree too.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice and straight. The two on the sides look a little more wavy or crooked or something.
Don't
More
we
like-
have multiple helmets in the game that include like enlarged heads, and it's some kind of cursed thing?
The head looks weird on the guy on the right. Right, he looks like a predator or something. Like I can see his nose and his eyes and his mouth, but he's got the biggest fucking forehead I've ever seen in my life.
It's funny, we've looked at so many of these carvings and this one is so much clearer.
This one's very clear. I'm tripping. If you look at the one on the far right, there's a child standing in front of something with his head down. It looks like he's like bound or something.
And everyone else is facing that
It's
child.
facing that child. Every single person is facing the child. There's no there. It looks like there's a. Oh wait. Looks like there's two children. There's the one on the left and the one on the right. We can tell you about that in a minute, Saintsy. We figured out the connection
The one
between
on the
those.
left because I don't see the one on the left.
Okay, let's see. Right here. Oops. Right here. Oh,
I'm gonna say
interesting.
that I can't tell what that is.
You don't see that as like a child's head standing?
There's clearly a separation of cloth and the head. I think it is a child.
But it might be them holding on to a child, like a baby, like holding an infant in their hands,
Okay, let's
Or
look at the
holding
other
it-
one.
or even just holding like a jar.
This one is clear as day to me. A kind of child looking down. This thing is so fucking weird, dude. I heard you crying loud profusely, dude. Profusely, dude. What's up, Quan? Quan, did you play Sekiro today?
I don't
Also-
think it started out as a rot temple saint. I think it's like a temple that's been there for thousands and thousands of years, and then the Lake of Rot got diverted here.
That's
and-
right, that's right. When the Blue Dancer diverts the water, the rot comes here. Can we ban Phantom? Thank you. Waiting on your government paper bullshit? Nice, dude. This is a strange to do here. Like, this looks like a big forehead. This looks like a little nose and a little mouth and like a predator eye to me. But I feel like I've got the perspective wrong or something.
I think it's clear that he's looking down, and that's just some kind of head ornamentation,
Okay.
like
Really
a cowl, like a really tall cowl. There are helmets in the game with enlarged heads, like that.
Like the Divine Lion, I guess, kind of? Like a mask and a veil?
The Oracle helmet. There is the.
Oh, you mean like that?
One of the Fire Knights. They have like this enlarged.
The really long head, yeah. You're talking about this?
You have a middle.
The other one. The other one. One of the other captains.
Oh, like this. Okay, wait, is there an altered version of this?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, what is that?
Which one?
The Red Hood. What's it called?
This?
Salza's Hood.
Salza's Hood, yeah. She's like the super fire knight.
Giving the impression of a greatly swollen head. So, take with that what you will.
He refused to burn down an old ruin at the risk of his own life. Okay, a prodigious amount of cloth. Yeah, prodigious amount of cloth, giving the impression of a swollen head. What's up, Frank?
So now that makes me think of the glintstone sorcerers, like the three really spectacular ones have the big bulbous stone heads, like the giant green things.
Mm-hmm.
Because those just kind of got bigger and bigger. It'd be pretty hard to hide them.
It replaced his brain and skull altogether and removed from his body. It's all but dead. What power remains raises the potency of his primeval current sorceries at the cost of additional consumption. Yeah, and then this is the other one. Same. Oh, you know what's interesting about this? I was thinking about this earlier. So, in Malekith's, I also love the bobblehead. In Malekith's armor item description, it says, what makes a champion is recognizing what's at stake. And this says, Renala is no champion. That means she didn't recognize what was at stake in falling in love with Radagon. It's like a really cool definition of a champion. A champion is somebody who recognizes what's at stake in a fight.
You have the screen thing.
Oh shit! Which ones? Oh yeah.
Hard to see.
So back to Salza's hood or helm, whatever it's called. That I feel like that clearly indicates these old ruins, like specifically these, and we see the figures in the murals with that enlarged head. And this one even has like this forehead plate, kind of like the one that you saw previously. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like super long hair. Yeah, I mean, these people definitely, don't have that big-ass head.
They all seem to have head ornamentation, though. But
oh, for sure.
One of them had the big head? Or do all four of them have the big head?
Oh, instead of a baptismal font, is there a serpent coiled on that table?
Oh yeah, it definitely could be. Shabara, I know, dude.
It looks kind of like a serpent, and the guy has his arm extended to a crown. But let me screenshot this and see if I can draw it out.
Whatever is on the table is on each table, and they're just looking at the one in the middle. I see the coiled serpent, though. For sure, I see the coiled serpent.
It could be swaddling.
It could be swaddling.
It's not the right shape to be a whole person like a corpse, so I don't think they're anointing a corpse.
Okay, so let's assume that it comes from the bottom and goes up. Hold on, also, let's see, Snowfall made a group chat. Nice. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's assume that the story goes bottom to top, dude. Also, what's up, Shabar? How are you, dude? It seems like it goes top to bottom for me.
I mean, I feel like so if it goes bottom to top, that would mean that it ends in like departure,
It ends in departure.
or if not departure, it could almost be like the Viking burning ships with their dead on it. But those are the two possible endings. Whereas if it goes top to bottom, that's people arriving in ships, which could be the start of your story in the new land or something like that.
Yeah.
So either of them do work, and I don't know. It feels to me like it's top to bottom just because that's how I would read it. But are there any written languages that read bottom to top?
Oh, that's interesting.
Japanese
Let's
would
see.
right to left, but it's still top to bottom.
Let me look up. Yeah, it's really weird, Sainty. What are these called? It starts with a P, not pylons, are they?
It could be stele, S-T-E-L-E, or it could just be obelisk.
Obelisk.
I think obelisks have the little pyramid tops to them.
Yeah,
But it
and
might
this does
be-
have it.
Stele, I think, are more like almost like mile markers, but I think you'd carve into them to like say what town's up ahead or something like that, maybe.
Okay, so we always read hieroglyphs top to bottom on obelisks. So the Elder Wego is throwing me off.
What's an elder Wego?
It's in that that description. Also, the obelisks in Egypt were covered with a kind of a golden alloy. I mean, it really looks to me like we're supposed to read these top to bottom, right? So yeah, if we read this top to bottom, what we see also, did we just run out of music? Oh, this is the end of it. Okay, so let's imagine. It looks like something's missing from the top as well. Maybe not. Because these all have this in between these two.
Oh, you're covering it with night
Oops.
elves.
This all has these in between them. They're all the same age. All of these pillars should be the same age, approximately. Because They all have the ships that are the same and the same kinds of symbolism across. Oh, this is a kind of different, differently teetered version. This looks like there's some kind of rectangle in the middle. I gotta grab a drink real quick or I'm gonna fucking lose my mind talking. I'll be back in 1 second. Is there a panel you guys want me to leave it on?
Yeah, go up one to the table.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one I want to look at more.
This one?
The only thing I want to
Exactly. What's up, Saboki? Your face panel. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with Cherylene. I'm not even going to hit the BR back. I'll be right back.
I think that the man is holding his arm down for the serpent to bite it. What do you
Oh,
think?
wow.
Because this image is way more clear, and it doesn't look like a crown to me anymore. It looks like he's lowering his arm down.
Like exposing his forearm.
But he's not grabbing anything. His hand is held up. He's not holding anything. So I think he's offering his blood or something for the serpent, or maybe like he wants to be injected with venom. Fucking weird.
I would love it if that's true. Like it doesn't. That's a really good call, but I can't possibly, like, it's so blurry. Like with you saying it, I can see where the arm would be, but I'm also like, who knows? I can't even see the snake's head. God, that would be great though. Like actually getting by Snake's cult, that would be so strong. So if it's not a serpent, what is it then? Because it no longer looks like, I thought it looked a bit like a baptismal font, but now the line is a lot clearer for the thing that looks a bit serpenty. Do you have something else you think it looks like, Saint? If it were dismembered limbs, that'd be a grafting ritual? You think they're trying to attach arms to someone else? That doesn't quite seem right. Hmm. I don't know if that was the people's intent, but they went with her, and then they got their arms all chopped up by spider people, like the grafting. What are they called? The graft monsters. And really funny is that when they had their arms and legs cut off, she called them chrysalids, and that's strange because that's like the state, like an insect between like when you're in a cocoon, you'd be a chrysalid. But I don't think when you cut your arms and legs off, you're gonna burst out into a butterfly. So I don't know about that. I always thought they were victims too. Because Roderica doesn't seem happy about it. I think they got captured and... I mean, you don't know that they were tortured, but torturously dismembered.
The word chrysalid is very interesting, though.
I mean, it really goes back to the jars again, I think, where like you chop up some flesh and you throw it in a jar, and there's a sense in which the jar is now a chrysalid because it's going to grow into something. Whether it's a living jar or whether it's a sink.
The sainthood thing is really standing out to me as well.
So we're...
I also sent you something in the group chat.
Oh, let's see. Go ahead, Frank.
Oh no, Snows comes first.
Oh,
Snow
that's
has a tail.
interesting.
Yeah, someone holding their arm out to a snake. And it doesn't not look like that.
It does not
Like,
look like that.
That's definitely better than anything else I've got so far. It's
The
just also
In the previous one, it was blurrier, and it looked like a crown was being offered. But now in this one, it's clear that it's his hand with the exposed forearm.
no, that's clear. The one after that looks like them holding their arm that has just been bitten instead of holding babies.
Yeah, they are holding their arm.
They're holding their
I
arms
think
like
they
straight
got
down.
injected with the serpent's venom. So maybe it goes top to bottom.
Fuck Theon, dude. Theon's so funny, dude.
So, top to bottom, we've got arrival in ships, we've got tending trees,
Okay,
we've got...
so what would we
ritual-
call this if we were going to write this? Would we call this the
Arrival.
story of the obelisks?
I question, what makes you think these are ships, though? I don't see it. They
These
look
are-
like harps or something.
These are for sure the galleons that are in the coffin space in the DLC. They're ships like this, and see they have the bullheads on top and stuff like that. Here, I'll show you. These are three
They just look
ships.
like something else in the game.
These are three ships leaving this area.
Wait, leaving?
Or I mean, arriving here. They'd be leaving the DLC because there's ships in the DLC that get stuck. Well, okay, so the ships that are in the DLC get stuck and don't get to leave, and they get stuck. We should go. That's what we need to do. We need to switch characters and go over and look at the ships and see what they look like. So this here is a bullhead.
Yeah, it's a really clear... That's an exact bull... Yeah.
Right, and then this is the
When you
ship.
jump off of.
Yeah, this is the one you jump off of to get to Saint Trina, and then this here is the back of the. This is like the little the galleys. This is the top of the boat here, going this way,
Yeah.
and then these are
The
like the
triangle that
waves.
is like the stern of the boat, and it has a big heavy keel on the bottom.
And then this here is one bit. This is the I forget what it's called, but it's like the thing that you turn to make the direction of the boat go.
The rudder.
Rudder. And this is the base. And they look like this.
They're like big British warships, like the really
Yeah.
big ones.
They're the big, yeah, they're the big galleys. Coffin fisher is what they're called. They look like this. See if I can find a Mobetta one. This is a pretty good one. They look like this. This is the back.
I see what you mean now. Yeah.
But they're like the super big ones. And here's another one. This is all. This is like all of them stacked on top of each other. I wish there was. I mean, we'll just have to go over there. So, but this okay. Let's I'll put this one away. Okay, so let's say you don't want it to get bad. You just watch it. Those ships are ships carrying coffins.
Oh wait,
Why
what?
are they carrying coffins anyway?
Let's go over there. Hold on, let me.
Is it for Erdtree burial?
No, Erdtree burial goes. Hold on, let me make this save state properly so that I don't lose this because this is a good spot.
Yeah, that's the best obelisk I've seen. I've seen you like look at like 20 of them.
Dude,
That
yeah.
one's so much bigger.
So we've looked at so many, dude. Okay, we're gonna call this Lake of Rot obelisk. I want to go back in here and go back and look at the Lake of Rot again. We'll use made much faster by Cheat Engine. What's up, Mafeels? Mafeels, did you go to our newest video? Did you go see our newest video? Technique Engine, dude, exactly. Where are we? Here we go. We can go to, we can start here. Wait. Fisher Cross is a good spot. I like it, dude. I like it. I like it. We tried some new things. We got a little brave in some places. We got less brave in other places. We tried some different kinds of titles and shit like that, and I think that it could have done better with like a couple of little things, but it was like a real learning. I mean, it's almost at 40. It's like 35K right now, and the weekend's just starting. So usually tomorrow morning is when we see any kind of growth. So I'm just gonna leave it alone and just see how it does over the next 24 hours.
I have a question. Have you considered finding the textures in the game files so we don't have to try to sort through like muddy in-game pictures?
We have done that. McFly can do that for us. Also, we haven't looked at the backs of the ships. I didn't notice that there was reliefs on them before.
That bull on the top is so clear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you asked where I was, but you ignored me. It's in the Lake of Rot, and it's an obelisk. Just OBS, dude. What do you mean for editing? McFly is doing it. I don't know. Down.
Oh, there's way more ships than I realized.
There's a shitload of them.
I'd only seen a couple.
Oh yeah, there's a shitload of them. Okay, so this looks like
So the bull holding that giant circle, like, surely the bull is related to this bull.
the bull. Which bull?
There's the other reliefs that have the bull underneath the circle.
Oh
like the
yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
ornate-
yeah, yeah. No, it is absolutely related to this bull, whatever this bull is. There's a shipload, dude. Lore, baby. Only one obelisk listed in the game files. There's a bunch of different ones though. Can you? So what would we do to pull it out and look at it? Could you just get a really like clean, crisp picture of it? Is that what we're talking about? Definitely could be. I thought there was a bunch of different ones. There's actually a lot going on here, and there's a lot that I can tell you guys about this, about the DLC. Maybe we're in the right place. Maybe we're trying to do Saint Trina and the coffin ships. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so let's agree for now that the bull is focal and is the same bull as is on the rounds. And then it's got its eyes open, it's looking down. The carving is not particularly sharp. Looks like a little angel or something. Okay, this looks like snakes and birds, right? Mexico style.
I see
bo-
lions. I
The
think
li-
the upper right is lion standing up, like lion rampant.
The rampant, yeah, no, that's at the top. And there's like some kind of like jug that they're trying to drink from or something. But at the bottom, it seems clear to me that these are snakes that are being captured by eagles.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
What does the snake and the eagle represent?
I don't know if the snake's being caught. Like, that makes the most sense, but I'm not sure. Like, the snake might be striking the bird.
Definitely might be. So they have a predator-prey relationship. There's the eagles and snakes represent the hold on, I gotta fucking message Mage Site too. I gotta tell Mage Site and I gotta tell Crawdaddio that they're not allowed to play golf without us. Mafeels, do you have golf with your friends? Also, Frank's gonna play golf with your friends with us tonight for the first time ever, so just so you guys know, you should be ready. You should be ready for that. Okay, so it definitely looks like the snake is biting the bird on the throat. Princess, what's up, dude?
But the bird is probably grasping the snake at the same time.
It looks like that, right? And it looks like the same thing is happening bigger here. Right?
Yeah, the snake is definitely at the bird's throat.
I feel like this can't really turn into anything, but it's amazing.
What you talking about?
This is so fun. Like, just looking at not dumb, but looking at carvings in the game.
No, it's definitely this is the real story here. So this culture, there's more here that I'm gonna show you. Like, you guys don't even know about these fucking guys, and I'm gonna tell you about these guys. If you have friends, I'm sure it's fun. It is. And you do.
What the hell?
What?
Who are those little goblins?
Talking about these guys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about them. Don't worry. Hold on. I gotta turn off. I opened a can of worms.
Man, just because you can't drink Dr. Pepper doesn't mean you should drink worms.
Okay. This is definitely a blown up picture. No question. Of what's going on in this right hand corner here. It's exactly the same. We can see that the bird's legs are in front of the snake. His degree, dude. I'm trying to get my beach bod for TwitchCon, Mafeelsy. Duff, dude. What's up, Duffington? We're definitely playing golf later, dude. It's so we've been addicted to golf with your friends, and you should buy Mafeels because we're definitely gonna play it. Pull a Shabriri and steal one. Okay, so this is coming with us. These are regular pillars, not anything special here. Okay, so let me read these. Okay, so this is my thing. According to legend, the Aztecs were told by their god to find a place to build their new city where an eagle with a snake in its beak was standing on a cactus growing from a rock. It symbolizes finding a new home, victory over evil, conflict between virtue and adversity, and the predator-prey relationship. Okay, well, let's look at the serpent and the eagle Aesop. God damn it. Okay, a serpent succeeded in surprising an eagle and had wrapped himself around its neck. The eagle couldn't reach the serpent, neither with beak nor claws. Far into the sky, he soared, trying to shake off his enemy, but the serpent's hold only tightened. Slowly, he sank back to earth. A countryman chanced to see the unequal combat. In pity, he rushed up and soon had loosened the coiling serpent and freed the eagle. The serpent was furious. He had no chance to bite the watchful countryman. Instead, he struck at the drinking horn hanging in his belt, and it let fly the poison of his fangs. The countryman now went on home. Becoming thirsty on the way, he filled his horn at a spring and was about to drink. There was a sudden rush of great wings. Sweeping down, the eagle seized the poisoned horn from his savior's hands and flew away with it to hide where it could never be found.
This is huge.
An act of kindness is well repaid.
Now go back to that jug in the center of
We're definitely going back to the jug in the center. But an act of kindness.
Mm-hmm.
This is the story. This is about Mikola.
Mm. Mm.
Like I'm saying, it's a setup prophecy for what we're supposed to understand. Remember, America has kindness without order. What if America's betrayal is actually an act of kindness?
America is the eagle?
America is the eagle.
America stealing the horn sense drink?
Well,
It's actually kindness?
the drink has been poisoned by the snake by accident.
Oh, I don't know if it's by accident. He's pissed at the countryman.
Oh, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. So he couldn't bite the countryman, and so he bites his drinking horn and puts poison into the cup, basically. And so he was gonna drink, so he stops and he fills up his cup, and then the eagle comes down and saves him from drinking it. No, no, no. America's the countryman. The gust of wind is the Elden Beast.
Mm. Mm.
Like, look at this moment in the DLC story trailer, right? Dude, there's always got to be something, dude. I missed it.
Peggy 6.
Beginning.
He walks up.
An affair from which gold arose.
What's this bit about the eagle takes the poisoned horn and flies away with it to hide it where it can never be found? Is such a fucking strange thing to do.
You kind of think it would like break it on the ground or
Anything,
something.
right? Anything else?
It sets up the poisoned horn as a kind of artifact.
Yeah. There's got to be somebody somewhere who talks about why the fuck why they do this.
The only vague thing that comes to mind would be Saint Trina and her like nectar.
Oh yeah, and that's what we're doing here.
Wait a minute. Why do you?
And Nicola did abandon her down in the like depths where these murals are found, or these reliefs, whatever it's called.
The craziest thing about this fable is that the lesson it has seems really surface level. Like it's a nice karmic message that you do good and it comes back to you. But also, it's real. Like the guy watching the eagle tear his water skin away when he's thirsty has got to look like an assault. Like, he'd be pissed at the eagle. He doesn't know it's a good deed. He doesn't know the water is poisoned. If he did, he wouldn't have drank it. Or wouldn't have been about to drink it.
True. The other thing that's weird about it, solid eagle logic, did take it higher than any other creature can go. The other thing that's weird about it is he just made the fight fair. Right? He didn't like beat the shit out of the serpent. He just uncoils the serpent. Eagle logic, you say? What's up? What's going on, dude?
All right, so what's the drink then?
Let's look.
If the drink is for the horn scent, then it's whatever their ritual is supposed to be aiming for, and it got taken away from them because it was poisonous. That's not too bad.
Okay, I need to add Okay. This is the title of this video is The Serpent and the Eagle. Just looking for serpent stuff is fine. But looking for serpent by eagle things around the Aesop's Fable. Anchored to Aesop by Aztecs.
I mean, if you're looking for eagle and serpent, again, you got to go north because Yggdrasil has an enormous eagle in its canopy and an enormous serpent eating its root.
Okay, cool.
I never remember the eagle's name because it's a weird name. I mean, not that like Nidhogger and Rathatos are particularly common names, but
okay,
I don't
eagle
remember it
in Yggdrasil. It's the unnamed resident of the World Tree and the receiver of Nidhogg's insults. He fires insults back at him. The insults are carried back and forth by Ratatosk.
the squirrel, yeah. Looks like it might be Vaetherfolnir.
Looks more like a vulture. That's interesting. It kind of does look like the death birds. It kind of does. So he flaps his wings and creates windstorms that rip the branches apart. So what about the Storm Lord? Yeah, I mean the not the death birds. What are they? Grave birds is what they're called. But these are definitely alive. These have this vibe to me, for sure.
Yeah, that looks a favorite. Yeah.
Right, like the it looks
The middle one where it's
like the
bigger.
middle. Yeah, right. It looks like these guys. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a little look at some other pieces real quick, because this is a weird one that strikes me as odd. Oh, what the f is going on, Raiders? What the f are you doing, Neon Swamp? Everyone look at Neon and say... What's up, 019, dude? What are you guys working on? What are you guys doing? How you feeling? What's happening? I'm Prof. My friends call me Prof. You can call me Prof. There is an underground resistance that calls me for up to do charge membership fee. I do not recommend it. We are currently working on our next Elden Ring lore video. If you haven't seen the first ones, they're blowing the fuck up, and we're having a great time over on YouTube. But Twitch is where my heart is, and we are looking at all kinds of stuff. Ooh, Deadlands, a neo-western TTRPG. Nice, dude. Okay, we gotta talk about those guys. Let's look at the accoutrement quickly, because this reminds me. This is a serpent eating its tail, right?
Definitely.
Alright, this is the Ouroboros.
It looks kind of like a turtle head, but I could see it being a serpent.
I mean, this is basically like, what's up, Neon? What's up, dude? How are you? It looks to me like Quetzalcoatl. This is what made me feel Aztec-y about it. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Oops.
Yep, the winged serpent.
It's the winged
Or
serpent.
feathered serpent.
Or the feathered serpent, yeah. I mean, it's basically as close as we're going to get to a real-world depiction of...
He's the sun, right?
Uh,
I think he's the sun god.
he might be the sun god, yeah. He's the feathered serpent, the emerald plume bird. This is my favorite god, Tlaloc. How was your stream? How was your stream? What did you do? How much fun did you have? Tell me everything.
Oh, not a sun god. Uh-oh, I'm wrong. Oh, the sun. Okay.
Yeah, Venus, Sun, Merchants, Arts and Crafts, Knowledge and Learning, Patron God of the Priesthood. But it's what I'm looking for is looking for this. He wraps the pyramids like this. This is Teotihuacan, which is like probably the best one. He goes around like this. And he comes out looking all hella cool. But this, like, see this? This is definitely what they got this from. Does have a pretty bird named after it.